I love America.
Nicky Hayden won the American Grand Prix here in Laguna Seca.
The first time I traveled to America was when I was very, very young, the first years of MotoGP. I go to California, to Laguna Seca. I enjoy a lot since the first time.
Oh, and then Marquez goes through on the inside, Valentino Rossi Memorial Line.
As the oldest rider of MotoGP grid, I will try to talk about the MotoGP American stars of the past and to pay tribute to them. King Kenny. He was the first American to win, so it means that all the Americans that came later, he was his idol. On my era, we started to touch with the elbow, but he was the first one to touch with the knee. So yeah, he changed quite a lot the riding style. One thing for sure that I remember from Kenny was his helmet design. It was a very mythical helmet design. It's impossible that I will be remembered as King Kenny. He was one of the greatest. I just been one of the many riders that race in MotoGP. For sure my career will be remembered because it has been very different. As a very hard work, I will love to be remembered. Eddie Lawson. Obviously, the livery of the Rodman Honda was amazing, one of the most famous liveries. At my point of view, one of the most beautiful ones. But I don't remember him riding, fighting. I think I was still too young. Next, Kevin Schwantz. With Schwantz, I had the possibility to meet him when I was in Suzuki. We spent quite a lot of time together. Very, very nice guy, very passionate guy. He still loves MotoGP. He follows. Sometimes we still talk on the telephone. He was, completely different rider. Was like the crazy rider of the grid. His riding style is still super mythic, very famous. Schwantz and Rainey, obviously, two very famous riders. To have this type of rivalry, being from the same country, is always very special. Recently, we had like Danny and Mark, or with Jorge in Spain, but at that time with the American rider it was amazing. I would say my teammate, he's been my biggest rival because I learned a lot about Maverick. He's a very talented rider and we shared him many seasons in Suzuki, now Aprilia, so we fight because we had the same bike. In Suzuki we fight a lot and in Aprilia we fight a lot. Randy Mamola. He's crazy about Randy. How many times he finished second? I think 4 or 5 times. Obviously, to win is to win. You will always be remembered as a world champion. But I would say that one of the best, if not the best, top 3 of all time has been Dani Pedrosa. And he never won a title. And with Randy it was very similar. They never won a top class championship, but for me, not necessary to remember them. Kenny Roberts Jr. I remember, I was already a big fan of not MotoGP, but of 500 at that time. I remember one year of Kenny that when he won the title was because he was amazingly fast under the rain. I remember also some nice fights with Setesi Bernal when they were teammates. At that time, I started to be a super fan of MotoGP. Finally, Kenny was able to win the title. I don't know if I will be able or not. I will try until the last race of my career. But it's a clear example of not in sport but in life that you never ever have to throw the towel because you never know when your moment will arrive. If you work hard, sooner or later your day will arrive. Yeah, Nicky Hayden. I've been lucky enough to race with him many times, have great battles together. I remember my first year in the championship, I have a really cool picture with him. It was in such a ring because it was our birthday and we make a picture for the press together. I think all the passionates of MotoGP will always remember his lap without helmet in Valencia when he won the title. It was one of the most beautiful things that I live in Australia. In America, look like the people love the success of the others. They don't have the fear, to try something new and to fail. I mean, for them to arrive at the top, whatever you try, you need to fail 2 or 3 times, and this is not a problem. So the people is super brave. I'll try everything in my life. Now that I achieved what I was dreaming when I was a kid, I'm very proud of it, which is, I think, is fair, no? So yeah, I could be American. America, I'm ready to put a good show.